Okay, so I'm gonna do another video. So this is something I've been working on. I've been doing an online class on a place called Udemy, the Udemy, on Unreal 4 because the last time I tried to do Unreal 4 was that game jam, and that didn't go all that great. So I've now I'm gonna learn a little bit more about it. And this was the something I made for like the first of 3 lessons. This is architectural visualization. This isn't actually a game. This is just a, a room full of stuff, I guess, with a video that goes along with it. And we could play that video. This I didn't export this project because I don't think it's necessary to show what I'm trying to show here. And then we come in here and oh, look at this little guy, and then we sit down in this chair, and that's really great. And then it just repeats. Right. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, this was the first lesson. They didn't get into actually any game logic with this one, but I just wanted to show off real quickly what I've done here. A lot of the assets that are here came like as part of the lessons, but some of them I actually got from other sources. There's websites out there that will sell you or give you free 3D assets for doing all kinds of stuff. Some weird shit out there. And so some of these are kind of repurposed from those, but then a lot of these, a lot of the good-looking ones actually came as part of the lesson. Some interesting notes. This background is just like a card. I don't know. I think that's really interesting that this thing is just like, yeah, this background, this skybox is literally just like a really big model with this texture on it. I didn't want to do that. I think I messed everything up. There we go. There we go. It's all good. And then, yeah, the other thing was the sequence video, which I can step you through. Basically, it's like you position a camera in your world, and then you kind of lock it to your viewport, like this thing I'm moving around in the viewport, and then you kind of lock those two things together, and so you can kind of position keyframes around the world. And that's how you make these videos, and you do some little fade tracks here and there, and you make that nice little thing. Yeah, I think that's about all. This office is roughly based off of like a therapist office. You see like the shelves. These shelves were supposed to be full of things, but these I couldn't really find a whole lot of assets to put on there. This chair is from somewhere I found. You can see some weird artifacts around the the handles of the sides of the chair. I don't know why those are there. I don't know if you have to do things in 3ds Max or Maya to like make them ready to be like exported out of like used in Unreal 4. I don't know if that's a thing that Unreal 4 needs you to do. I know Unreal 4. So interesting quirk about Unreal 4, it only takes FBX files. It doesn't do. I don't think it does OBJs, but certainly it doesn't do 3ds files. It doesn't do Maya files. It doesn't do Blender files. And so a lot of the assets that would come in, I would get, and they look nice, but then there'd be some like weird, like imagine like this card again. Imagine like you have this bookshelf that's like this size, but then behind it you have like a thing that is this big that is like sticking out behind it for some reason. And I have no idea why, but that just seemed to be like the most common. Like all of these things had this weird, and it would screw up all your hit detection, like all your collision, and it would mess up all the lighting in the room. Um, so a lot of those I couldn't use. I don't know why that happens, but maybe it's an FBX file thing. The geometry of the room is all geometry brushes. I didn't model any, like, I didn't model this room. This is all just brushes that I've kind of carved out into this thing. Um, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, so the next lesson I'll be doing actually is this thing that actually has some game logic in it. It does the blueprints, which before I was trying to use the C++. I'm starting to wrap my head around the blueprints. They don't seem like they're super necessary. Like I don't know why they exist. Like why that stuff is there, like what the purpose it's supposed to fill is, but it is there, like you can use it, and I could see why maybe designers like using it, but as a programmer I think it's a little strange. But so I'm getting the hang of that, and then hopefully after I'm done with all these lessons I can get into like proper C++ standards in Unreal and then go from there, because yeah, that's it. Sorry guys.